Hello everyone, Nostradamus Trades, aka Noam Tomsky. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Hyliion. Hyliion is a trucking company that is going to be competing for trucking in the EV market, and right now their primary competitors will be Tesla and Nikola. Maybe Nikola, I don't know. I got my reservation about Nikola. Anyway, I won't get too much into Nikola today. Today's about Hyliion. I am very excited about this product. I do have a position in this company. So today I'm going to quickly recap Hyliion, what it is, what they do, what they offer, and what's going on with Hyliion. I'm going to discuss their products. I'm going to discuss a lawsuit that's kind of going on real quickly on that. I'm going to discuss my position in Hyliion. And then I'm going to discuss whether I think it's a buy or not, and maybe some price targets. So let's get into it. I cannot thank you enough for the overwhelming support this channel is starting to get. I would really like to get this channel to grow so I can help you all make sound financial decisions. Even though I'm not a financial advisor, I would just like to give you my knowledge, my experience the last 20 years or so in the stock market. So if you would, I would really appreciate it if you drop down below in the comments. Let me know what you're doing in Hyliion. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Are you in the stock? Are you avoiding the stock? What do you think about the sector? While you're down there, if you like the video, go ahead and like it. If you don't like it, go ahead and hit the dislike. Just let me know what you didn't like. If you didn't like my opinion, you didn't like the content, maybe offer some suggestions on what I can do. And then while you're at it, if you really enjoy the content, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can follow me at Nostradamus on Twitter. I post trades there all the time. So, let's get into it. Let's start talking about Hyliion. So I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time getting into the details, as there are a ton of videos out there already, and I'm sure you've already seen them all. But Hyliion, they're going through a SPAC, a special acquisition merger. They're doing a reverse merger with a blank check company, and apparently this blank check can write a blank check because they got a ton of money. And this merger is supposed to happen sometime soon. They're speculating maybe sometime in September. So that's what's going on, and when that happens, it'll start trading under the symbol HYLN. And apparently this blank check company was looking for the right partner to merge with and a good growth opportunity, and that is Hyliion. So this is very similar to what's going on with Nikola and their SPAC, and SPACs are starting to come out of the woodwork. Really, SPAC should just be another name for we need to raise capital to bring our product to the market. And in Nikola's case, I don't know that they even have any of the technology, and maybe they're just trying to get the money so that they can, start making it. So that is what's going on with Hyliion, and that when this merger does happen, which it should, again, it will start trading on the NYSE. So like that previous tab, I am on the Hyllion website, and as a security systems and network and cloud engineer, I'm a little concerned that they can't afford an SSL certificate. Guys, they're only like $90 a year, or, come on, or you probably want to, anyway. So this is the product that I'm most excited about. This is their hybrid diesel solution. And there's already been a lot of videos out there, but this is a really cool solution. They can retrofit existing diesel trucks. I think these things only cost like 30 grand. They can immediately reduce emissions, lower your carbon footprint and save you money. So here we are looking at their hyper truck, their ERX hyper truck. This is expected to come out in 2021. I personally have some reservations about that. It's neither here nor there. Actually, it kind of is. We're investing if we're investing in this, right? So this is a really cool truck. This works on a combination of natural gas and battery. As you can go down, scroll down, definitely check this out. There's a lot of cool stuff on here. There's a lot of really, they are making some pretty bold statements. 0 to 60 in 20 seconds with fully loaded 80,000 pounds. I think Elon Musk has talked about how their Tesla can do that and how important that is. There's a lot of packed information on here. You can see one doing a burnout, super efficient, really cool video. And then it's a net negative carbon emission. That's pretty cool. I mean, if that's the case, we should just make everyone drive a hyper one of these ERX trucks, right? We can get rid of our global warming in no time. And then it does show, you know, there's already a pretty big existing infrastructure for natural gas. So unlike Nikola, that is going to apparently have to spend tens of millions, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars to build that out. And that's a huge reason why I don't think Nikola is going to be successful. I personally do think Nikola is going to go bankrupt, but this is not a Nikola video. So this is pretty much the deal on the ERX. All right, real quick before I move on to the lawsuit, here's the Hyliion.com news. This is a good link to check out too while you're at the site. It does discuss the Ideal Lease partnership, which could be very fruitful, and you know, just news in general going on with the site, though they do not list the lawsuit. So as we click over to the lawsuit, we can see that Wise Law, I don't know, whatever. So they are investigating Tortiose. They're looking just to make sure that maybe there's possible breaches, fiduciary duty. Hey, look, it is possible, you know, and maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. This did come out on Thursday and the stock was just fine Friday, so the market did not seem to care. I wouldn't put a lot of stock into this, get it stock. I'm not worried about this lawsuit, so check it out. But again, I'm not worried. So the grand finale and what you're all waiting for, and maybe what some of you skipped ahead to, is what do I think about Hyliion, ticker symbol SHLL, what I'm doing in it, price targets, etc., etc. Everyone's looking for the next Tesla. Is this the next Tesla? Probably not, but I am very bullish on it. As you can see, Tesla, I do have 100 shares. I did have 20. It just did go through the split. I'm up 190 grand on that, so I'm pretty stoked. Obviously, that's because 20 went into 100, and if you didn't know that, you continue to keep the same $2,200 stock price. So if you guys would have watched my Tesla video, you'd be as rich. I'm kidding. This will show the correct price tomorrow, whatever 2213 divided by 5 is. Anyway, I am long Hyliion. Of all these EV stocks out there, it is one of the ones I'm more bullish on. I do think there's a bright future. That being said, I did get in at, let's see, I got in at $26.94, which was a little bit late, but it's run up quite a bit since then. It's hit 30, 40, 42 bucks, I think, high. I am up $1,000 on that position. But I've also been aggressively lowering my cost basis because the volatility is so high. Don't nod off. I know there's some options involved here. And honestly, you know, start learning options, man. It'll make you a way better trader. But I did sell a covered call, I believe, on Friday against it. I got $360, $3.60 for a 60 call. What does that mean? Well, if Hyliion goes to 60 or above, maybe someone decides to call that stock away from me. So if Hyliion goes to 70 bucks, whoever sold me this call can yank it away from me for $60. So my profits will be capped if Hyliion hits $60. But it's going to be the difference between my buy price, $26.94, and the $60, which, you know, that's like over $3,000. So I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to sneeze at that. And then on top of that, the credit received, and I also sold a put. So this is a naked put. So this is technically a covered strangle. I am bullish Hyliion. I got $870 or an $8.70 credit for this put. So one way to look at this is I've received $8.70 and $3.60, which is $12.30. So I can take $12.30 off my $26.94 strike price. That makes my theoretical cost basis on this 100 shares is around 14 bucks. It's pretty freaking cool. And I can continue to possibly sell some premium around this as it goes. Now, another way to look at this is, you know, I said I would give some price targets. Well, my price target is about $26 because that's right around where I bought it. And if Hyliion does drop below 35, technically I have to make a decision on whether I want to just take the loss on the put, right? So the max loss on this put would be $3,500 if Hyliion went to zero. Unlikely, but it can happen. But my break even on this naked 35 put would be the $35 strike price minus the credit received. So 35 minus 870, it's like 2630, right? So right around 2630 is when I start losing money on this put. And I would technically be long another 100 shares if that's the route I wanted to go, or I could just close the trade out as a loss, right? So not to get too deep into this, worst case, I would technically be long a couple hundred shares around $26. I'm pretty okay with that. Again, I am bullish. I do think Hyliion has a market cap of around $1 billion right now. You compare that to Nikola. Nikola has a market cap of like 14 billion, and it was like double that at one point, which is insane. They haven't shown any proof of any real product. I personally, I wouldn't touch Nikola with your money. You could hand me your money and say, Tom, I want you to invest this in Nikola. I'd be like, no, thanks, bro. So anyway, again, I am very bullish. Hyliion, I am looking forward to the future. I am going to continue to see what I can do with options and volatility here. I do think it could be a wild ride. As the merger comes up, man, this thing could really push up. I mean, if you look at an apples and apples comparison, this company's technically undervalued compared to like Nikola, right? So, I mean, if this were a $14 billion company, you're looking at like 14 times the stock price. Do I think it's going to get like that? Hey man, with all you crazy Robinhood investors out there, anything's possible these days, right? So yeah, I do think this thing could hit like 50, 60, 70, 80, and $100. But like I preach in all my videos, watch your size. Do not go all in on this stock. This stock, everything, like if even the news I'm telling you today, or you go out and you watch all these videos, you're not finding anything the market doesn't already know. There's nothing special on YouTube. There's nothing special on YouTube. There's nothing special with your Google searching and whatever news articles you found. The market already knows. It's already baked into the price, and you don't know how things are going to react, right? This acquisition could happen. The merger could go through. This thing could spike for a week, and then all of a sudden it could just crash, right? Bad news might come out, what have you. You just don't know. So again, watch your size. Again, I'm very bullish. I'm aggressively lowering my cost basis. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I really do appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully you watched the whole video. Please comment below, again, what you're doing in Hyliion. Again, like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike the video. Just let me know why you disliked it. Let me know what other stocks you might want me to cover. If you want me to get more in depth into options, etc. Hey, while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. I am going to start getting this video ready and processing, and then I'm going to get right into a video on Tesla. I'm super hyped about Tesla and the stock split. I really can't wait to see how this shakes out the next week. There might be a lot of volatility and premium play there. Anyway, so I'm going to get into that. I'll catch you guys later, and gals.